Well, states in the South are already back in school, and the Midwest is right behind. But are children ready? Therapists say if your children are fidgety or just can't make eye contact, they may be nervous for what's up ahead. So how do we deal with it? Well, Dr. Anthony Harris joins us now live. He is the founder and medical director of HFit Health. So, doctor, what should we do if we see some of these signs in our children?
Sure. Well, thanks first, Kelly, for having me on. And what we need to look for is what we're told, and I agree with, from the U.S. Preventative Service Task Force, which is kids 8 to 18 have a common occurrence of anxiety disorder, right? And so all kids recommended should be screened in that age range. And so some of the things to look for are clear signs that your child obviously is upset, having anxiety, having fears. Some of these things can be normal, but we want to look for dysfunction, meaning that are they able to perform in school? If they are older, teenager, and they work, are they able to perform at work? These are some of the things we should be looking for early signs that there may be a problem with the level of anxiety that they're having.
Absolutely. So how much do you think, Doctor, COVID plays a factor in this? Some of the older kids aren't that far from such a traumatic time.
You're right, Kelly. COVID was impactful to all of us, right? It probably has touched every life on the planet, including how it's impacted the experience of children in school. Look, this hits home for me with my 6-year-old. Right? She entered kindergarten, finished, and now she's going back to first grade. And COVID is something that's on her mind. This falls in the category of those traumatic events that can be reoccurring in terms of the thoughts and minds of school-age children. And so what to keep in mind here are some of the strategies to help children in this scenario. One of the best strategies is parental reassurance, right? We know that this plays a key role very early on with children, but as they age, still plays an important role in helping them understand that these fears can be rational, but we need to talk through them. And so definitely the experiences that children have had in regards to COVID can help them reinitiate their school experience in a positive way.
Well, I think that that's great advice, and I appreciate you mentioning that. Wanted to get your take on another health headline. In China, they are now clamping down on screen time. So are we next? The communist country says it will limit children under 18 to using smartphones for a maximum of 2 hours a day. Doctor, is this something the U.S. needs to take a serious look at?
We need to be cognizant of it. Again, with my 2-year-old and my 6-year-old at home, it's something that we all as parents need to pay attention to, because there is ample studies that demonstrate screen time beyond, again, what the U.S. PTSF recommends and WHO actually recommends is if your child is between the ages of 2 and 5, no longer than an hour should they spend on screen time. If they're younger than 2, 0 screen time is what's recommended. If they're 18 or under, then limiting the screen time can still be beneficial. And so we need to pay attention to this. Are we going to go as far as to regulate it out? I doubt it here in the U.S., and I don't think we're there yet.
Well, I don't know about government regulation, but it's important. What you outlined, I think, is really important for parents to know. Dr. Harris, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.